Okay, so I'm starting now. What we'll be doing right now are vocabulary learning techniques. So vocabulary is going to be a very, very important part of your English section. It not only comes in your direct question answers. And let me just switch on the camera. I really hope you can all see me in a while. So I've switched on my camera. Can you all see me? Yeah, okay, right. So now vocabulary is going to be a really, really important feature, especially in your English section. You find vocabulary coming in different types of questions. You can see vocabulary in say synonyms, antonyms. You can see it in reading comprehension. You can see different kinds of words which we often do not understand. And at times those words are really important. So instead of, maybe probably struggling and trying to find out the techniques, how to learn them, we're not going to cram them. We're going to learn certain techniques. So what we do today is called etymology. Etymology is basically when you're trying to study the origin of a word. What is an origin? Origin means a source, right? So whatever the source of the word is, we're trying to study that, and we'll see that that particular source is used in other languages as well. So that source has a specific meaning. So wherever that source is used in other languages, that meaning comes along with it. So it is going to show some part of its meaning in every word it associates itself with. All right. So what we do today is vocabulary learning techniques. So before I do etymology, I'm going to teach you certain words. Yeah. So let's just see this word. Parsimonious. Parsimonious. Okay. So when you see this word, okay, yes, I can see you. I can't see you, man. Who cannot see me? Aradhya. Aradhya, that's fine. If the point is, I am trying to be as vocal as I can. So even if you cannot see me, I'm trying to write most of the words. I really hope you see me in some time. Okay, must be with your internet. So coming back to the word parsimonious. So if you see something, I'm going to teach you certain techniques. How can I actually learn this word? All right. So what if I make Parsi as purse and make it sound like purse, may, money? So do we all know the special kind of people who always have a lot of money in their purse but are very unwilling to spend? Purse में बहुत पैसा है but खर्चेंगे नहीं. So who are such people called? They're called parsimonious. They're called stingy people, miser people, people who are unwilling to spend money. Okay, so if I give you this word directly, it would be a little difficult word to learn. But the way if we can, break the words, if we can probably decode it in our normal language or probably relate it with situations, the words will become very easy. Okay, so similarly, if I give you another word, penurious. Penurious. Now, what exactly is penurious? Probably you all know the meaning of penurious, or probably if it comes in one of the passages, you might understand the contextual meaning. But what exactly is penurious? Penurious, the word, penurious does sound like penny. So person who is even considered about one penny, even a single penny. So that person is also someone who is very miser. So you see, penurious and parsimonious, they are synonyms of each other. They are synonyms of each other. All right. So that's what it is. So this is how I'm going to try come up with certain techniques so that this word building exercise is actually fun and you can all learn it. Okay. Let's learn another word. Yeah. Acrimonious. Acrimonious. Now, if you see something, I've tried that everything associated with money could be money. So I'll also put it as acrimonious as money. Okay. And acri, I'll try to make it as acre. And us, like us. So let's just join this word. Acre plus money plus us. All right. Suppose you have acres of land, lot of land. So with that land comes a lot of money. So what happens between us now? Us is, you're supposed to assume us as family. So if I have acres of land and a lot of money, what happens between the families? Disputes, not normal relationships. So what's acrimonious? Bitter. All right, something that's not normal, something that's not very pleasant, unpleasant relationships, bitter relationships, hard relationships, that's acrimonious. Okay, acrimonious. All right, so at least we can start with these three words. Okay, and then again eventually, very good, I've seen a lot of people who are writing the meanings as well. Sameep has written Scrooge people, miser, acrimonious, acre plus money plus us, bitter plus harsh. Very right. Bitter relationships, harsh relationships. So all of you are coming up with these techniques. Correct. Absolutely correct. So, Mehek, you want me to repeat penurious? Okay. So, if you see the word penurious has a word penny. And do you all know what's penny? What's a penny? Penny is एक penny का ध्यान रखने वाला. What's penny? पैसा. राइट तो जो एक एक पेनी के पीछे मरता हो तो कैसा बंदा होगा obviously would be a very parsimonious person. All right, so that's what it is. Parsimonious, penurious, they're synonyms. Acrimonious is bitter or harsh. All right, so try to use these three words. So every class I'll try to come up with say 5 to 7 words, teach you them, and then eventually go to the next techniques. Okay, let's come to the vocabulary learning techniques. Root words, the application of root words. So there's one question. Jagrup is saying, ma'am, acrimonious is used only in relationship cases. No, not only in relationship, but bitter relationship, when things start getting sour, when things are not very normal as they were, then yes, you use acrimonious. Okay, so even for example, mostly you would use it in relationships, but any case where you think things are not normal, right? When situations are not normal, the situations can also be acrimonious. For example, amidst COVID-19, all the things that are going on, the things are not normal, things are getting harsh, right? So that you can use the word acrimonious situations. Okay? Okay, Radha, you can see me now. All right. Okay, so if I see root words, so let's just see biology. Biology. So I'm going to start with the little easier words and eventually shift to the difficult words. Now, what exactly is biology? Do you see logy is a root word which means study, and bio is the root word which means life. Now, when I say root words, all of them, exactly, all of you are correct. So when I actually use them, biology is nothing but study of life and living organisms. Study of life and living organisms. So that's called biology. Absolutely correct. Jagrup, root word of study is logy, study of living. I won't say study of living, but study of living things. Life study is, Ria, you're correct. That's also biology. Now tell me, what is a word for someone who studies the study of life? What is a word for someone who studies the study of life? What are your questions? Very good. Biologist. Biologist. Absolutely correct. Anuj, Siddhi, Srishti, Ashdeep, Chahat, everybody. Biologist. So if you see something, IST is a suffix that I add for a person. So a person who studies life, IST is a suffix that I add for a person. All right. So that is biologist. Okay. So let's just see if you can try these words. We study geology. Let's study with the first word, geology. Tell me what's geology. Write down your answers. Geology. Earth plus study. Study of rock, study of earth. Correct. Shweta, Ria, Prableen, Kashish, Aradhya, Sameep, Angad. Okay, somebody has written, Priyanshu has written study of geography. Jagrup has written study of atmosphere. That's wrong. Study of land is also not very correct. See, geo is a root word which means earth. Okay, so earth is not atmosphere alone. Okay, so study of earth, study of rocks, that's a better way of explaining what geology is. Okay, study of atmosphere is not geology. All right. Urvashi has a question. She's asking, who studies about environment? Environmentalists. Environmentalists. Okay. So it's not important that her jagah logi would fit in, but obviously these are the techniques to know the words. Okay. So study of climate. Okay. Sociology. Let's come to the next one. Sociology. What is sociology? Study of society. Good. Study of society. Absolutely correct. So yes, most of you are correct. So what is society? What do you study in society? You study about certain problems of the society. You know, all these sociologists who have studied lots of problems that have crept in our society. Say there was a practice of sati, right? There was a practice where widow remarriage wasn't allowed. So all such practices that crept in our society, which were definitely having wrong consequences, that was all studied by sociologists. Again, ist a suffix that's used with sociology. All right. Next is climatology. Namsha, you all know climatology. What's climatology? Climate. So people who study climate are called climatologists. Okay, climatologists. Let's study if you can do neurology, because I'm more interested if you can come up with the meaning of neurology. Come on. Neurology. Study of brain, neurons, nervous system. That is all. Brain, everybody. Yes, most of you are correct. I mean, no, everybody is correct. In fact, Ashdeep, Stuti, Chaitanya, Aryan, Jagrup, Urvashi, Anchit, everybody. Okay, everybody is correct. What are neurons? When you use the word neurons, try to be a little more specific. Okay, neurons are the certain nerves that are connecting your brains, right? So let's just use a better term, nervous system. Okay, so now you see the answers. Geology is study of rocks. Study of society, sociology. Study of climate, climatology. Study of nervous system, neurology. And all the people who study them, I'm going to suffix ist. All right. So I hope it's clear to you all. So I'll go to the next slide. Okay. Anthropology. Anthropology. Let's see if you know the answers. Anthropology. So Stuti has a question. Does sociology include human behavior also? When it comes to human behavior, we use another term. Sociology is only specific to societies. Okay, and in society we do not include human as the only animal. We have other things to look at, right? So society is always a more vast concept, a more inclusive concept. Human becomes a little narrow concept. Okay, so I'll tell you what it is when I use, if I want to study human specifically, there's another term that I use. Okay, somebody has written, Jagrup has written study of flowers. Okay, study of flowers is not anthropology. Rachit has written studies of insects. No, that's also not anthropology. Rest, all of you have mostly corrected it correct. Yes. Avneet has written and societies in past and present. Societies in past and present, sociology, not this one. Okay. Now, anthropology, most of you are correct. Yes, it is related to humans. It is related to humans. Anthropology is study of human beings. Anthrop is a root word which means mankind. Okay, it means mankind. So do you see this process? This process is called evolution. Evolution. Not only change in human life, but how a human being has evolved from what it was to what it is. Okay, so that's called evolution. So whenever this history of evolution would be written in this history of anthropology, definitely this COVID-19 is also going to come as one of the most important milestone a human has achieved when they come up with the vaccines of that, right? So that's also anthropology. Okay, study of human beings. So going back to the question where somebody asked me what is related to human behavior, I would use the word anthrop. Anthrop. So that comes in anthropology, not in sociology. Okay. Let us see what are your other questions. So do you all understand now? Anthropology. So the people who study anthropology are called anthropologists. Anthropologists. Let's read this word now. Philanthropist. Philanthropist. Let's see if you know the meaning of it. Philanthropist. Come on. Social worker, Priyanshu says. Riya says someone who loves mankind. Apt, very correct. The one who donates, the person who donates a lot. Okay. See, most of you are coming up with correct answer. The person who's involved in charity works, who loves mankind, absolutely correct, who loves humans. So philanthropist, how am I supposed to learn it? Do you see this root word anthrop? We've just learned anthrop, and anthrop means humans. Humans. IST I know is a person. So phil is another root word that you learn. Phil is a root word which means love. Anthrop, human beings. So philanthropist is someone who loves mankind. Someone who loves mankind. So now you need to remember a word phil. Do you see the list of root words are made on the left? Logi, study, anthropos is mankind. So phil is the root word which means love. So someone who loves mankind could be someone who probably donates a lot, could be someone who does good activities. So only donating is not philanthropy. There can be other ways of loving mankind. If you help somebody, that's also loving mankind. That's philanthropist. And the act of loving people is called philanthropy. Okay, PHILANTHROPY, philanthropy. So if you know the word, there's this word philanthropist is someone who loves mankind. Jasnu says no voice. Jasnu, just please increase your volume. Increase the volume. So philanthropist is someone who loves mankind. Now let's see, who are the people who hate mankind? Who are the people who hate mankind? Any idea? Come up with your answers. People who hate mankind. Good, good, good. Good, Simran, correct. Aradhya, Prableen, Riya, Aradhya, Shweta, Hardik, Mitali. Most of his spellings are a bit wrong, but yes, they are correct. Misanthrope. Misanthrope. I'm going to learn it. Have you heard words like misunderstanding, miscommunication, misinterpretation? So whenever I'm using these words, I'm prefixing the word miss. And this word is making my word negative. All right. So whenever I prefix a word miss, it makes my word negative. So obviously miss is something which is negative, hate of something. So it's misanthrope. A misanthrope is a person who hates human beings. Anthrop I know is human beings. So misanthrope is a person who hates human beings. So you all know who's a misanthrope. Give me an example. Tell me who all are misanthropes. Give me an example. Write down your answers. Yes, Angad. Miso means hate. Miso means hate. Hitler, okay. Hitler is one example. Tell me other examples of misanthrope. Terrorist, hunters, absolutely correct. Misanthrope. What would you call a person who sneezes in public these days? Someone who sneezes in public these days or spits right in front of your house. Definitely a misanthrope. Okay. So these people are called, okay, Mitali says they're called aliens. No, they're not aliens. Sameep says little bit controversial, but China now. Okay, little bit. China, I wouldn't say China is misanthrope. I mean, you can't say the entire country is misanthrope. Okay. Let's see this word now. Electrophile. Electrophile. Come on, electrophile. You all know what's electrophile? The group says person who is suffering from corona. Okay, no. Let's just finish corona. Who is an electrophile? Electrophile. What's Phil? Phil is love. And electro makes electron. So electron loving particles. Exactly. Mitali, that's wrong. Loves electricity. Like many of you have written loves electricity. That is wrong. Electrophile is not something that loves electricity. Who would love electricity? But electron. Okay. Now tell me, what is an electron? You all know what's an electron? Electron is a negatively charged particle. So something that is attracted towards a negative thing. So how am I going to actually use it in the context of English? Suppose there's a person who's always attracted to negative things, does gambling, drinking, swearing, all of such things. So who's that person who's attracted to all negative things? Electrophile. Electrophile. If you have studied electrophile, you must be also knowing about a positively charged substance. Tell me, what's that positively charged substance? Chaitanya, absolutely correct. Protons. Yes, Tuti, Mitali, Hardik, Shweta. No, Shweta, it's not positron. It is proton. Proton. So somebody who's attracted to all positive things in life, does all the positive things, is called protophile. Protophile. Okay? So that's called protophile. So be a protophile. Don't be an electrophile. So yes, Mitali, proto could be anything. Proto is a positive energy. Anything positive is protophile. Okay? Hydrophile. What's hydro? Come on, quick. Hydro. Hydro is a root word for, absolutely correct, water. Water. Having affinity towards water. So you know another word. Affinity is another word which means attraction. Attraction. So what's hydrophile? Someone who's attracted towards water. Anglophile. Come on, everybody. Anglophile. Yes, Mitali, like a fish. Anglophile. Ria is absolutely correct, but I wouldn't say the answer. I'll just say who's correct. Let's see if you all can remember it. Yes, Aradhya is correct. Mitali is correct. What about the rest? Hardik is correct. Gursimran, correct. Avneet is also correct. What about the rest? Anglo. Do you all know there's this provision in the constitution for two Anglo-Indians also? And we all know the constitution was made when India was declared independent, right? So two Anglo-Indians. So who would be Anglo-Indians? When did India become independent? We all know it got independence in 1947. But with whose rule did it get independent from? Britishers. So Anglo-Indians would be half British, half Indian. So what is Anglo? Anglo is a root word which means British. So Anglophile is someone who loves British people, loves their tradition, their culture, everything British. Okay? All right. Bibliophile. Bibliophile. You all know what's bibliophile, right? Bibliophile is Bible se learn karna hai, right? Bible is a root word for biblio. Bible is a holy book. So bibliophile is someone who loves books. Someone who loves books. Absolutely correct. Retrophile. Come on, everyone. Retrophile. What's retrophile? What's retro? Correct, Ria. Absolutely correct. Looks like Ria has revised all the lessons. Aradhya has also revised all the lessons. I mean, everybody has revised all the lessons. Retrophile, retro is past. Okay, looking back to certain things. Retrophile is someone who loves the past. Ancient things, everything old, that's past. That's called retrophile. Retrophile. Philosophy. Philosophy. Now, before telling me what's philosophy, tell me what's philosophy, everyone? Philosophy. Only one person is answered. You all know what's philosophy. You all know what is philosophy. We often tell our friends, "Aadha philosophy man chhado." What is that? What is philosophy? So Mitali says thinking. Mehak, yes, retro means past. Retro means past. Our thinking, ideas, study of one's thoughts. Paramveer, I wouldn't say study because Paramveer, study is logy, and I don't see the word logy here. But yes, philosophy can be a subject that studies, but what exactly does philosophy love? Because here I have love. Ria says faiths. Avneet says study of fundamental nature. Priyanshu, unnecessary things. Okay. Philosophy, sophos, is a root word which means wisdom. Wisdom. So tell me something. What's better, knowledge or wisdom? Come on, knowledge or wisdom? What's better? Tell me answers. Knowledge or wisdom? Jagrup says reality. Yes, reality is definitely better because reality is a product of knowledge and wisdom. But tell me what exactly is better. So Simriddhi says knowledge. Sameep says knowledge with wisdom, but let me tell you, wisdom is nothing but knowledge plus experience. Okay, knowledge plus experience, which is why we say it's good to be a knowledgeable person, but it's very good to be a wise person. All right, so a wise person definitely has certain philosophies in his mind. He certainly has love for certain things, certain wisdom. All right, so that's what philosophy is. Philosophy is love for wisdom. Okay. Mehak, reality is something else. Reality is absolutely something else. So, for example, if I am wise and I tell you not to do this, I am doing it in reality or not? That's another question. So, wise person is someone who's doing it. So, reality comes to a person who has wisdom, but reality often doesn't come to a person who has knowledge. If reality is coming to him, then he becomes wise. All right. Let's see the next one. Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Urvashi also say knowledge, but see, that's what I'm saying. Wisdom is knowledge plus experience. So obviously, why would you have knowledge? You definitely would prefer knowledge and experience both. So wise. Okay. Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a city. Yes, city in US. So most of you are answering it correctly. This city is in US. Now, how did it get its name? The city got its name because this is a city of brotherly love. All right, this is a city of brotherly love, and that's how it has got its name, Philadelphia. Foodophile, very easy. Foodophile, everybody. Foodophile. Ria loves food. Me, so you are a foodie. Okay. Somebody who loves food is a foodophile. Okay, is a foodophile. A foodie who loves food like us. Okay, I'm sure everybody. What is eating aside? Obviously, food is when you're eating. What is food if you're not eating? Next word. Very nice word. Caninophile. First of all, before telling me the answers, who has not heard of this word? Caninophile. I'd like to know. Just raise your hands, the ones who have not heard this word. Caninophile. Come on, raise your hands. Urvashi hasn't. Jagru, you have not heard of this word. Yeah, I see most of you. I see most of you. Guys, it's going to be very interactive, and I would know somebody who just switched on the laptop and not attending it, not fair. So, caninophile, coming back to it, caninophile, you all know the answer, but you know what are canines. Tell me, what is a canine? What is a canine? Don't tell me the answer. I'm asking a question. What is a canine? Angad, yes, the answer is correct, but what's a canine? Canine is a type of, yes, Kashish, it's a type of a teeth. Just like if in scissors, you have canines. So definitely there are certain, humans do not have prominent canines. So there's definitely some other species that has prominent canines. So canines are actually very prominent in carnivorous animals. And canino is a root word that I've given to dog. Dog. So who's a caninophile? Caninophile is someone who loves dogs. Someone who loves dogs. So dogs are called canine. Absolutely correct. Okay. Dogs are called canine. So caninophile is dog. All right. There's this constellation also. Every time I teach this, I definitely recall this. There's this constellation. You know what's a constellation? It's a group of stars. So the constellation is called Canis Major. C-A-N-N-I-S, Canis Major. All right. So why is this called Canis Major? Canis again related to canines, dogs. So this constellation is called Canis Major because it looks like a dog. The constellation is in the shape of a dog. Okay. So that's how you have caninophile. All right. Okay. Let's come to the next word. Misogynist. Misogynist. So if you see, you all know the meaning of IST. What's IST? IST in the end means, what does IST in the end means? IST is a person. Now, meso is a root word which means hate. Meso is a root word which means hate. Okay? And GYN, gynae, is a root word which means a woman. A woman. Let's just pronounce this word. Singular is called woman. Woman. And plural is called women. Women. So please know, when you're saying a woman, you should end up making a pout. So woman. But when you say a plural, women, so it has to be like women. Women. So woman and women. Okay. So practice it at home. I can't really hear you, but then obviously there's a reason I don't want to hear you, because everybody would say woman, women. So please practice it at home. Woman, women. So misogynist is someone who hates a woman, who hates a woman. So with this picture, we come to a very historical judgment that has been made today in the morning. What's the judgment that was made today in the morning? Tell me. What happened at 5 a.m. in the morning? Vitali says hanged. Who was hanged? Yes, Nirbhaya. The Nirbhaya rapists, they were hanged, right? And this person apparently was the lawyer for the rapist. So he defended the rapist. Okay, so he came up with all the pleas, which was why this entire thing was postponed. So misogynist is a person who hates women, hates women. Okay, so when I say misogynist, the act of hating women is called misogyny. Misogyny, M-I-S-O-G-Y-N-Y. IST is replaced with Y when I'm talking about a particular act. But when I want to talk about a person who's following an act, that is IST, misogynist. Okay, misogynist. Yes, Riya, rapist got hanged. Hanging of Nirbhaya, absolutely correct. Kashish, Srishti, correct. Yes, Mitali was a lawyer. Yes. Again, Mehak, do you want me to repeat the spelling? I'm saying IST will be replaced by Y. Misogyny, G-Y-N-Y. So that is when somebody hates, the act of hating women. The act of hating women. Let's study this now. Gynecology. Gynecology. So the answer is wrong here. It's a doctor for women. That's not a doctor for women. Gynecologist is a doctor for women. Okay, a doctor for women, a gynecologist. Okay, so a woman who a doctor who is probably studying about women, that is a gynecologist. So I want to see your answers here, because what I want to see is, yes, you think study of women, exactly. Gynecology is study of women. Absolutely correct. Gursimran, Stuti, Krishna, absolutely correct. Kashish, Hardik, Mitali, Stuti, absolutely correct. That's gynecology. But gynecologist is a doctor for women. Now tell me, is it a doctor for women who's a gynecologist, or a woman doctor? A woman doctor or a doctor for women? What do you understand by the difference of the two? What do you understand? What's the difference between the two? Yes, Shweta, it is doctor for women. Exactly, Hardik. Yes, Aradhya, doctor for women. Yes, Chitanya says woman doctor is a female doctor. Absolutely. Woman doctor is a female doctor. I'm not talking about the gender of a doctor here, but one who's studying about women. So this gynecologist could also be a man. Okay, a gynecologist could also be a man, but somebody who is a doctor for women. All right, a doctor for women and not a woman doctor. Absolutely correct, Mehak, Srishti, Stuti. Correct. Next word, gynandrous. Gynandrous. So with andros, you see on the left, we come to the next root word. Just like gynae is a root word for women, Andrew is a root word for men. Okay. So Andrew was actually a person who's a male chauvinist. This person was a male chauvinist. Everything was supposed to be rotating around men. Okay. So that was Andrew. So with this word Andrew came the word androus. So androus came to be associated as androus means men. Okay. Androus means men. So when I see this word gynandrous, gynandrous. So gyn I know is a woman. Androus I know is a man. So what is this woman and man? What would this word be? Come on, take your guesses. Who is a lie? Okay. Yes. Mitali says a man who likes women. No. A man who likes women. No. Okay. She's come up with a Hindi representation. The Hindi says, she says a transgender. No, Kashmir, transgender is not gynandrous. Mehak says for women and men also. No. A male who is like women. Absolutely correct. Someone, a man who's very womanish in nature. All right. A man who likes very womanish kind of things. So like Karan Johar. All right. So that is gynandrous. Let me tell you, gays are not gynandrous, or bisexuals are not gynandrous. Okay. They're proper men who like womanish things. They like to dress up as women, they like to talk like women. That's what gynandrous is. All right, that's what gynandrous is. Yes, most of you have written. Someone has written janana. Okay, yeah, janana is gynandrous. Yes, Karan Johar. Yes, okay, so that's all gynandrous. Let's see this now. Android. Android. Okay, so when you see OID word, whenever it is suffixed as OID means like something. Okay, like something. Andro, I know, andros is man. Okay, and OID is like something. So tell me, if I have to see this word, what's Android? You all know Android is a software as well, a green colored small software. All right, so Android is nothing, the software is nothing but a robo. So Android is a humanoid robo. Humanoid robo. What do you mean by humanoid? Write down the answers. What is humanoid? What's a humanoid? Yes, your group, it's a robo. What's a humanoid? Yes, I told you. Very good, Kashish. OID means like. So humanoid is also a robo that looks like a human. A robo that looks like a human. That's called android. Okay, android. Before I do that, let me tell you another thing. Okay. All right. Can you all see a white screen? Yeah. Let me tell you this word. All right. What is or who is a paternal grandmother? Do you all know who is a paternal grandmother and a maternal grandmother? Do you all know who is a paternal grandmother and maternal grandmother? Angad says old means, I did not get it. Oid. Okay, Angad, oid means like. Whenever a word is suffixed with oid, it means like something. So when I say android, it means a humanoid robo, which means a robo that looks like a human. Okay, looks like a human. It looks like a man. That's OID. Do you understand now, Angad? Okay, yes, yeah, most of you have corrected it wrong. Dadi, nani, granny, father's mother, that's dadi. Okay, absolutely correct. Paternal grandmother, if you see, paternal grandmother is your father's mother, right? And maternal grandmother is your mother's mother. Okay, so what am I going to do? We know the gender of a father is male and the gender of a mother is female. Okay, try to go with me. So what am I going to do? I would then come up with this Hindi word. Do you all know this? I'm writing Hindi, so I'll write the English language as well. Patra. Patra. So say patra word comes from the word pita. Okay, pita is father and the gender of father is male. Similarly, matra is a word that comes from the word mother. So when I say mother, the gender of the mother is female. So hence I can say patra is male and matra is female. Okay, patra is male and matra is female. All right. Okay, Sameep, you're free to go. All right. Kashish says, how does the OID rule imply in the word void? See, every time if you see the word OID, it is not necessary that it's coming in all the words. I am saying OID word comes as a suffix. Okay. For example, when I say a word misogynist, miss was acting like hate. But when I say I am missing you, miss is not acting like something negative. So OID as a suffix, void may OID is not a suffix. Okay, it's a proper word. So when I say, for example, temperament, ment is a suffix. All right, so that's what I mean. OID only in cases where OID is a suffix. Okay, do you understand, Kashish? Let me know if you still don't. I can still explain. Okay, you do. All right, so coming back to this, patra is male and matra is female. Tell me, what is monarchy? Please write down your answer. What is a monarchy? What is monarchy? Chaitanya says army. No, this is not army. Mehak says king. Absolutely correct. Sanchit says king rule. Absolutely correct. Kashish, dynasty. Somewhat correct. King rule. Rule by one. Hardik. Anchit. Absolutely correct. Suti correct. Yes, Pranav. King's rule. Prableen correct. When I say monarchy, can I say mono? What is mono? Mono means one. And archy is a root word which means society. So what is this one society? One means a one king society. A one king society. Okay. So archy is a root word which means society. All right. Absolutely. No, you won't say one man army. That's not monarchy. There has to be a rule here. Okay. A king is ruling, but one man army is not ruling. Okay. So that is monarchy. So tell me, what is the meaning of anarchy? What is anarchy? Write down your answers. Come on. Anarchy. Good. Simran says no society. No society. Suppose I give you a word symmetry. Symmetry. And if I add a word asymmetry, asymmetry makes your word opposite. Okay, it makes your word opposite. Similarly, if I add a word a or an to a word, this makes your word negative or the opposite. So archy is society and anarchy, no. So it means no society. There's no society, no proper law, no order, lawlessness, chaos, confusion. That is anarchy. Okay, that is anarchy. So similarly, if I give you a word, tell me what is the meaning of this word. Write down your answers. Patriarchy. Please write down your answers for patriarchy. Kashish, when you say democracy, no, anarchy is not democracy. Anarchy is lawlessness because there is no, anarchy means no society, no proper society, no king, no ruler. So obviously people are not ruling themselves. There is lawlessness, there is no order. Okay. Yeah. So absolutely correct. Where male dominating society, men dominating, man holds a primary importance. Exactly. Absolutely correct. When eldest male is the head of the family, Jagrup, no. Eldest male is not the head of the family. Archy is a root word which means, you've just done it. Archy is a root word which means society. Patra is a root word which means male. So it is a male dominating society. Okay. A male dominating society. All right. So tell me, what is a female dominating society called? Write down your answers. Female dominating society. Come on. Absolutely correct. Matriarchy. Matriarchy. The answer is matriarchy. Okay. Matriarchy. Why matriarchy? Because matra is the root word for women and archy is the root word for society. All right. Archy is a root word for society. Yes, everybody is correct. Women dominating society. Absolutely, Angad. Women dominating society. Correct, Avishka. Anuj, absolutely correct. Yes, Jasnoor. Everybody is correct. So Paramveer is asking, what is the difference between monarchy and dictatorship? No difference. Dictatorship is a type of monarchy. Dictatorship is a type of monarchy. Okay. All right. Okay. So going back to my previous slide. So we've done these words. Okay. So I'm going to tell you a meaning and I want you all to write down a word for it. Okay. Tell me someone who loves men. Someone who loves men. Come on. Someone who loves men. Okay. Chaitanya says patriphile. No. Okay, androphile, andromaniac. No, Gursimran, that's not the answer. Androphile, correct. Philandrous is wrong. Priyanshu, philandrous is wrong. The absolutely correct answer, I'll tell you, it is either androphile. Androphile is correct answer, or you can also use the word philandrist. Philandrist. Both androphile and philandrist are correct words. Okay, androphile and philandrist. Someone has written gynophile. That's wrong. What's a gynophile? Gynophile is gyne is woman, right? So Jagrup, gynophile is not a word. Okay, so when I see the next word, misandrist. Come on, everybody, try it out. Misandrist. What is the answer for misandrist? Write down the answers. Yes, Sanvi, androphile is correct. Absolutely correct, Sanvi. The answer is hates men. Hates men. Yes, Pranav, Prableen, Shweta, Kashish, Chaitanya. Absolutely correct. One who does not like men, someone who hates men. Misandrist. So you all know now how I'm learning the word. Mis is a root word which means hate, and andris is a root word which means men. Okay, so hates men. Misandrist hates men. Tell me this word now. Androphobia. Androphobia. What's androphobia? Come on. What's phobia? Absolutely good, Simran. Stuti, very correct. Androphobia. Phobia is a root word which means fear. Absolutely. Everybody is correct. The ones who have written. Dar. Yes, Krishna, it is dar. So androphobia is fear of men. Okay? Fear of men. Who are the people who develop phobias? Who are the people called who develop phobias? So if I want to say someone who is scared of men, what do we call him? Someone who is scared of men. What do we call him? Come on, write down your answers. Okay, Hardik says phobist. It is wrong. Pravleen, you says phobiac. It is wrong. The spelling is not correct. Yes, Pranav, the answer is absolutely correct. It's androphobic. Yes, Chaitanya, correct. Kashish, absolutely correct. Stuti, this is wrong. Androphobist is not a word. Now, in this case, I will not use the word ist. Whenever you have a word ending with a, if a noun ends in a, for example, phobia, I'm going to replace a with c. Phobic, phobic. Okay, so androphobic is someone who is scared of men. Okay, someone who is scared of men. That is androphobic. No, Mitali, this is wrong. Anthrophobist is no word. Never heard of it. Anthrophobist is, okay. Tell me, write down the answer for someone who is scared of human beings. Someone who is scared of human beings. Write down your answers. Come on. The answer, the word is not phobiac, it is phobic. You have to replace A with C. Ashdeep, absolutely correct. Anuj is correct. Prableen, what did you say? Prableen, you asked someone who has fears. Yes, someone who has fears has phobiac. Yes, yes, yes. For that, the answer is correct. But for this, tell me, absolutely everybody is correct. The answer is either anthrophobic or anthropophobic. Let me write down the answer. Anthrophobic or anthropophobic. Yeah, I think I've written it correct. Anthropophobic, yes. So let me send it to all. This is the answer. Anthrophobic or anthropophobic. Okay. Chahat says the answer is homophobia. Homophobia. Who's going to tell me the correct answer for homophobia? Come on, everybody. Homophobia. What's homophobia? Try it out. Come on. What's homophobia? Everyone. You all know phobia is fear. No, it's not fear of living in home. Prableen says fear of blood. No, that's not homo. It is hemo. Hemo. What's hemo? H-A-E-M-O. Hemoglobin. That's fear of blood. But I'm saying homophobia. Try it out. Try out this question. Homophobia. Yes, absolutely correct. Fear of same gender, fear of homosexuality, fear of living away from home is no, Stuti, that's not the correct answer. Not living away from home. So when I say the word homo, homo means the same. When you say homogeneous mixture, hetero means different. So homo is homophobia when you're actually fearful of same gender. All right, when you are fearful of not involving yourself in a same gender relationship, or when you see somebody getting involved in a relationship which is with the same genders, that is homo. Okay, that is called homo. Exactly same. So that's what the answer is. So Mitali says homo. Yes, homo is the answer. Ria says fear of all genders, maybe. No, not of all genders. If I have to say all genders, then I'll simply use the word fear of genders. So if I'm using the word homo, there has to be a specific gender. So if I'm a female and I am a little scared of somebody who may get involved with me because she's a female, so I'm homophobic. Similarly, a man can also be scared of somebody getting into a man-man relationship. That's homophobia. Okay? Coming back. Andromania. Andromania. So I know what is andro. Andro is men and mania is madness. Mania is madness. So what's andromania? Mad about men. Crazy. Absolutely correct. Crazy for males. Yes, Shweta. Absolutely correct. Yes, Gursimran, Hardik, Prableen, Mitali. Most of you are correct. Crazy about men. So what's mania? Mania means when you're mad about something, crazy about something. Now tell me, who is a person who would probably be crazy for men? What is a person called? A person called who is probably crazy for men. Please write down your answer. What would I call such a person who has andromania? Very good. Absolutely correct. Chitanya, Hardik, Anuj, Srishti, Chahat, Shweta. Wow, what a talented bunch I have. It is andromaniac. Andromaniac and not manist. Okay, I told you if it ends at A, I'm going to replace it or I'm going to add C. Okay, maniac. Maniac. Let's see this word now. Polyandry. Polyandry. Try out your answer. Tell me what should the answer be. What should be polyandry? Come on, write out your answers. Yes, Ashdeep, your answer is correct. Polyandry. I am not saying polyandrist, but I'm saying polyandry. Shweta has come up with the correct answer. So is Mitali, Gursimran. Jasmeet, it's wrong, not group of men. Hardik is correct. Hardik says men. Andromaniac, Smriti, yes, the previous answer is correct. Jagrup is correct. Chaitanya, I won't say different types of men. So poly is a root word which means many. Okay. Andry is a root word which means men. So what's polyandry? Poly means many, andry means men. So it's a practice where a woman has a lot of husbands, a lot of relationships. So many men relationships, many men interactions. That's called polyandry. Okay, that is called polyandry. Absolutely correct, Prableen. Practice of women having multiple men. Okay, when I say having, don't say having multiple men. रखे नहीं होते उन्होंने, ठीक है? Don't say having multiple men, but a lot of having multiple men relationships. ठीक है? Relationships is the word. Okay. So this is polyandry. So tell me, if this meaning of polyandry is not, it's not the meaning for polyandry. This is the meaning for another word. So please tell me, what should be the word for a woman with multiple husbands? What do I call a woman with multiple husbands? Very good, Gursimran. Very good. So it polyandrist. Polyandrist. Polyandrist is a woman with multiple husbands. Okay, with multiple husbands. That's called polyandry. Okay, let's see another word now. Philanderer. Philanderer. Please try out this meaning. I would really like to see what are your interpretations of philanderer. Please know the word is philanderer and not philanderist. Gursimran is correct. No, Ria, this is not the correct answer. Who loves men first? No. Prableen is correct. Come up with the answers. Come on, everybody. Who is a philanderer? Men having extramarital affairs. Not really. No, Hardik. Who loves the company of men? No. Very good, Angad. Absolutely correct. Jagrup, men who is in sexual relationships? No. Very good, Sanvi. A womanizer. A man who loves every girl. Very good, Angad. The answer for philanderer is a male flirt. A male flirt. He's basically, the gender of a person is male and he flirts around with everybody. So basically a man who loves every damn woman he sees. All right. So what do you call a person? What do you call such a person? Yes, you can call them a flirt, a Casanova, a womanizer, all of such words. Okay. So that is called philanderer. Very correct. Avishka correct. Krishna correct. Let's see the numbers now. So I see 1 is called mono or uno, 2 bi, di, 3 tri, 4 quad, 5 penta, 6 hexa, 7 septa or even hepta. Hepta is also correct. 8 octa, 9 nona, 10 deca. And then I say poly means many. Okay, poly means many. All right, which makes me come back to a word. Tell me, what is, oh, I'm sorry. Try and tell me the meaning of this word. Mitali, Srishti, and Prableen know it. Gursimran, you're writing the same word. Tell me the answer. Hardik says correct. Gursimran is correct. Very good, Anurag. Absolutely correct. Anurag, I'm seeing you probably coming very late, or maybe I haven't seen the notice. What's the word, ma'am? Okay. Ria, the word is triskaidekaphobia. Can you see? I've just written it here. Triskaidekaphobia. Very good, Avneet. Absolutely correct. But I'm not telling the answer, I'll tell you. Very good, Ria. Smriti, correct. What about the rest? Why do I not see the rest? Come on. Shweta says she's no idea. Very good, Shweta. Okay. She's no idea, but then there is a meaning. But try if you can. I want to see other answers as well. I have seen the answers of students who know it, but I want to see. So Avishka says fear of number. Which number? That's what I want to know. Jagrup doesn't, oh, Priyanshu doesn't know. Jagrup knows the answer. Krishna, okay. Avishka, correct. All right. So let's just see if we can come up with the answer. Can you see the word? There's this word phobia. So I know what is phobia, right? Phobia is fear. And if I see something, try. I just read try. What is try? Try is 3. And I know deca. What is deca? Deca is 10. All right. So what is sky then? Sky is sum. Sum. So what is 3 plus 10? 13. So what is triskaidekaphobia? Fear of number 13. Fear of number 13. Very good. Absolutely. Shweta, did you understand? Yes, Krishna, you guessed it correct. Shweta, can't hear me. Just increase the volume. Please increase your volume. So that is what it is. Tri is 3, sky is sum, deca is 10, and phobia is fear. Okay, so triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia. Fear of number 13. Okay, tell me a city which is triskaidekaphobic. Tell me a city which is triskaidekaphobic. Come on. Kashish says New York. New York, is it? Very good. Okay. Prableen says Chandigarh. Hardik says Japan. Okay. If you're just coming up with city, knowing we'll test the GK, we'll test ma'am's GK, then please don't do that. Okay. Chicago, maybe. See, I know for the fact now, for example, I'll tell you about Chandigarh though. For Chandigarh, there's no sector 13. There's no sector 13. Okay. Britishers and, especially the French as well, they were known to be very, very, very triskaidekaphobic because they were really fearful. There are a lot of people till date who do not do things on 3 and 13. Teen tigada kam bigada, teen pe bhi people are very scared. So what do I call such people who are fearful of number 3? Write on the answer. Come on. What do I call people who are fearful of number 3? Write on the answer. Very good. Kashish, absolutely correct. The answer is triphobic. Triphobic. Absolutely correct, Hardik. Yes, good Simran, no, that's triskaidekaphobic is 13. I'm asking for who's a person who's fearful of number 3. Triphobia, very good. Triphobic is absolutely correct, right? Just note, absolutely correct. The word is triphobia. Triphobic. Okay. So tell me, what is unideca? Come on, tell me. What is unideca? What's unideca? Stuti, your correct answer. Ashdeep, absolutely correct. Very good. Everybody. Anurag, Hardik, Priya, Srishti, Prableen, Urvashi, this is wrong. It's unideca is not 10. No, Sanchit, the answer is not 1 decade. Paramveer, I'm not writing the word phobia, so no fear. I'm not writing the word phobia, just unideca. What is uni? Uni means 1 and deca means 10. So 1 plus 10 is equal to 11. Okay. No, just me, not alone 10. Alone 10 is not. Uni means 1. So 1 plus 10 is 11. Okay. So what is dideca? Dideca is 12. All right. Trideca, 13. Tetradeca. Tell me, what's tetradeca? Tetradeca. Tetradeca. Come on. Meg, if you can't hear me, increase the volume, please. Okay. Angad says, what is the meaning of unideca? Okay. Angad, uni means 1 and deca means 10. So 1 plus 10 is equal to 11. Unideca means 11. Okay. Very good, Prableen, Ashdeep, Anurag, Smriti, Ria. Ria, you're wrong. Tetradeca is not 33. Paramveer, you're wrong. Tetradeca is not 13. Anurag, you're wrong now. It is not 18. Jasnoor says 330. No. Tetra. What is tetra layer protection? All these days you see no tetra layer milk product. Tetra means 4. And tetra is 4. Deca is 10. 4 plus 10, 14. Answer is 14. I'll write down the answer. Tetradeca 14. Okay. Tetradeca is 14. Okay, let us see this now. Misogynist. Okay, Chaitanya says, why are we not using sky in unideca? That's not necessary. Even if you want to use sky, you can. If you don't want to use sky, it's still fine. It is still fine. Okay. Yes, you're correct. Tetrahedron also comes from that, Hardik. Absolutely correct. Shweta, what was your question, please? Shweta, I've just seen your question mark. I couldn't see your question. Yes. Jasmeet, you're wrong. It's not game haters, but misogynist is something else. Misogynist. Mis is a root word. We all know what is mis? Hate. Right? And gamos is a root word which is marriage. Gamos means marriage. So what is misogynist? Misogynist is someone who hates marriages. Someone who hates marriages. All right? Who hates the concept of marriage. That is called, so person is called misogynist. Misogynist. Okay? So let's just see this word. Let's just see the first word. Okay, Shweta, you're still at the 13 word. I'll come back to it after this. Okay? Tell me, what is monogamy? Let's just pronounce it together. It's not monogamy. It is called monogamy. Okay? Monogamy. So what's monogamy? Tell me. What is mono? Mono means one. Absolutely correct. Simran and Prableen, very good. Kashish, very, very good. Absolutely correct. Ria, Jagrup, Ashdeep, very good. Single marriage, practice of one marriage. Very good, Smriti, Angad, Chahat, absolutely correct. So it is monogamy. Monogamy is single marriage. Single marriage. What is bigamy? Bi is the root word which means two. So bigamy is two marriages. Two marriages. Polygamy. What is polygamy? Poly means many. So polygamy is many marriages. Many marriages. That is polygamy. And absolutely correct, Sanvi, Stuti. It is polygamy. Very good, Gursimran. Next, last is agamy. Agamy. Tell me, what did I teach you about A? When do I write a word A to a word? A means, what does A mean? Tell me, don't write the meaning, just tell me what is A. Very good. A is no. No. So, agamy is no marriage. No marriage. Okay? So, what do you call Salman Khan then? Misogynist or agamist? Who is Salman Khan? Sanvi says unmarried, but then unmarried is called, Salman Khan is agamist. Okay? Very good. All of you are correct. Agamist. He is an agamist. Okay? Let's see this word now. Alter ego. Okay? Alter ego. Stuti, the spelling of agamist is wrong. It's not agomist, it is agamist. A-G-A-M-I-S-T. Okay, agamist. Next word is alter ego. No, Shweta, it's not self. See, what is ego? Yes, the meaning of ego is correct. Ego means self. Self. What is alter? Alter. Anytime you see any word that has any usage of alter, alter means other. Other. Okay? So, if I see the word here, alter means other and ego means self. Self. Okay? So, Prableen, Hardik, Anurag, it's a little wrong. I would say second personality. Near copy of a person. Very good, Chaitanya. Very good explanation. Gursimran says your other self. Absolutely correct. Person of alternative or alternative personality. Different ways just mean no, not showing actual personality is also wrong. Alter ego. Now let's just see if the word alter first. Can you see the word alteration? What do you mean by alteration? What is alteration? Come on, tell me the answer. Alteration. Don't you diplomatic and difference of, I'll come to this exact word. I'll come to this. First, tell me what is alteration. Yes, alteration are changes. Modification, very good, Praveen, Shweta and Jasmeet. Change, that's called alteration. Okay, alteration. So for example, when you go to ad nahi dekhi hui, बाबूजी की वो एक बलांग छोटी कर दो, बाबूजी की कमीज या पैंट whatever was that, एक बलांग छोटी कर दो. So what is happening? वो हर टाइम छोटी कर रहा था, तो वो alter होते होते, did it remain the same pant? No, it did not. It became the other. So every time you see a word which has alter in it, it has the meaning which is something related to the other. That's alteration. Okay, to bring changes. Okay, next is alternative. Alternative. What's alternative? Alternative is the other option, right? Very good. Everybody is correct. Other option, other method, other choice. So see, it has the word other, right? It has the word other. That is called alternative. Next is altercation. Who's going to tell me the answer for this one? Altercation. Come on. What is altercation? Very good, Ria. Ria is correct. What about the rest? Very good, Gursimran. It's a verbal dispute. It is a verbal dispute. Altercation is actually when you're in a heated argument with the other person. How do I learn this word? Suppose you went to a tailor for the alteration and the alteration did not go well. What would you do with the tailor? Altercation, dispute, verbal dispute. Okay, so that is altercation. Altercation. Okay, so again, altercation is a verbal dispute with the other person. So you see, all the words have other in this because they have the word alter. Quarrel, right? Correct, Avneet. Yes, Angad, it's a verbal dispute with the other person. Very correct. Okay, next is altruist. Altruist. Now, who's an altruist? Altruist is someone who helps other people, who loves other people. Now what I'm saying is I want you all to go back to the previous words which we have just learned and tell me what can be a synonym for altruist. I will not tell the answer for at least 1 minute. I would like to see all the answers. Altruist means someone who loves other people. We have just done another similar word like this. Tell me the synonym of this word. I give you not even 1 minute. I give you 20 seconds. Come on, write any answers. Everybody. Angad, very correct. Loves the other person. जो दूसरों के साथ अच्छा करता है. Correct. But tell me, there is a word that we have just learned before. One word for such a person. Tell me the synonym of that word. Okay. As of now, the person is correctly told the answer is Stuti, Priyanshu, Sanvi, Rachit, Gursimran, Ria, Srishti, Prableen, Krishan, Kashish. No, Kashish is wrong. Kashish is wrong here. Krishan is also wrong. Anurag, you're correct. Sanchit, correct. Stuti, correct. Chaitanya, Arshdeep, Stuti, Jackie, Aryan, Avneet, Hardik, you're writing the meaning. I want you to write down one word for such a person. Jasnoor, you're telling me the noun. Tell me what is a person called. Pranav, very good. Chahat, absolutely correct. The word is philanthropist. Philanthropist. We all know what's a philanthropist. Someone who loves human beings. Someone who loves other human beings. Can you all hear me? Hello? Can you all hear me? Come on. Hands up. Hands up. Come on, everybody. Hands up if you all can hear me because I think there was a small disconnect. Come on, everyone. Hands up. I can't see Shakti. And I can't see some hand ups. Come on, quick. Okay. All right, we're back. We're back. Is everybody here? If not, please tell me the question. Can you all hear me? Say yes. Please write on the answer yes if you all can hear me. Audio is not coming. Mitali says audio is not coming. Can you all hear? Yes, yes, you all can. You all can. Okay, so you all can. Okay, so coming back to what I said. Okay, altruist is philanthropist. Okay, it is philanthropist. Okay, all right. So most of you got the answer correct. Most of you got it correct. Okay, let's go to the next set of words. Ego. Ego. Ego is egoist. So you see the first word. You see often at times we use these words very interchangeably. We say egoist, we say egotist. We use them very interchangeably. But what exactly is the difference between egoist and egotist? Okay, so let's see if you can come up with the answer. Tell me. So egoist, come on, tell me, who's an egoist person? Tell me your answers. Who's an egoist person? Angad says someone who thinks about himself. Very good. Gursimran, someone who thinks about himself. Prableen, one who thinks about himself. Avneet says devoted to one's own interest. Absolutely correct explanation of this word is someone who is devoted to one's own interest. So very good, Avneet. Very good. This is the actual meaning of this word. Egoist is someone who is just devoted to one's own interest. Am I being benefited from this? Will I be benefited from it? So if my interests are kept at a preference over others, that is egoist. Egoist. Exactly. Rest all of you are correct. Okay. Who thinks about his own self? Correct. Shweta. Yes. Hardik, Riya, Stuti Sharma, Urvashi. Absolutely correct. Self-advancement is not the word. If you see, tell me something. Is egoist a positive word or a negative word? Come on, write the answer. Plus or a minus? Is it a positive word or a negative word? Come on. Very good. The word is negative. So, Shweta, if you say self-advancement is a very positive word. But egoist is not self-advancement. It is not self-advancement, all right? So, the word here in this particular case, it is a negative word, okay? So, Jasmeet says positive. Egoist is not a positive word. It is a negative word. Let's come to the next word. Egotist. Egotist. Tell me, who's an egotist? Very good, Prableen. Flaunting one's own things. Egotist who shows off, who blows hard. He doesn't blow his heart. He's a blow hard. The word is not blows hard. It is a blow hard. So I'll teach you another word, everybody. You can particularly use this word for egotist. Okay. Suppose I give you a word. Egotist. Since most of your Punjabis, ये word सुना हुआ ना तुम लोगों ने? You all know this word? Who's a fukra? One. Who's a bragger? Who's a fukra? That's what it is, right? Fukra. This is everybody's like Hanji. Don't come to Hanji now. Come to English. Stay to English only. All right. Fukra is somebody who blows off, or so probably who he talks about a lot of things. Or again, fuk marna that's fukra. So again, if I give a word like blow hard, all right, blow hard is again somebody who brags a lot, who shows off a lot. So that's what egotist is also. Someone who tries to show off everything. That's called a blowhard. A blowhard. Okay. So Hardik, if you're saying Sunyo in Doraemon, I've not seen Doraemon, but yes, someone, if he's one of such sorts, then yes, he's the one. Okay. Next is egocentric. Okay, a lot of people are able to relate with Sunyo in Doraemon. If that person is Fukra, then he's an egotist. Okay. All right. Next is egocentric. What is centric? Centric is centered, a self-centered person. Absolutely correct, Praveen and Kusimran. Self-centered person. Very good, Avneet. Thinking only of oneself. If everything is going according to me, if things are not happening according to me, then it's wrong. So that person is called an egocentric person. The person is called an egocentric person. Similarly, the last one is egomaniac. Egomaniac. Very good, Angad. You were correct. Yes, Shweta and Chahat. Absolutely correct. Tell me, who's an egomaniac? What's mania? Mania is crazy. Crazy. So when you're crazy about oneself, someone is crazy about oneself, that is called egomaniac. What is egomaniac? A person who is crazy about oneself. Okay. Going back to this word alter ego then. What is alter? Alter is other. And what is ego? Ego is self. So who's an alter ego? What's alter ego? Your other self. That's not a different personality. Your other self. Suppose if I say, if you want to talk to me, if you can confide in me, and then if you want to share something, and I say, suppose if I'm not present, okay, you do one thing, please talk to my mother. She'll explain you the same thing. So what does that mean? If you're going to get a similar answer from me and from my mother, then we are an alter egos of each other. Or I am my mother's alter ego. So I'm her other self. You can use the word this way, or you can see the word, you can see it here as well. So you see, Superman had two personalities. One in the morning when he was like, I won't call it a split personality. This is not a disorder. So morning he was like a normal human, and in the at night when he had disguised himself to be such a person that would help other people and had superpowers and everything. So that is called alter ego. Okay. Alter ego. No, Mitali, I wouldn't say soulmate is not alter ego. So if you ask sir something and if you ask me something, we will get different answers. So we can be soulmates, but we are definitely not each other's alter ego. Okay. So that's what it is. It's not alter ego. Alter ego means your other self. All right. Or somebody who has come from the generation of Shaktiman, then Gangadhar and Shaktiman. Gangadhari Shaktiman hai. So alter ego of each other. Okay. So that is what it is when I say alter ego. Okay. Shweta says, can we use this word when we behave differently in same situations? No, you cannot use this word. Behaving differently in same situations, probably if actually it is like when one part of me is also, the other part is also my part. All right. So it's basically used when I say my friend and I, we're so similar. If you say something, we're going to answer the same thing. So we're kind of alter egos of each other. But एक ही ego का one side is her and one side is me. That's more like alter ego. Okay. You'll understand this? Yes, Jagru, father and son can definitely be each other, be their alter egos if they are alike. If they both think similarly, yes, they can be alter egos. Okay. All right. We'll do this last word now. In Greek, dexter is called right hand. Okay. And sinister is called left hand. All right. So, earlier people used to make us believe that if you're writing with right hand, then it's very good. Yeah, you're very good. You're writing with the right hand. If you're using a left hand, or don't do that, don't do that. It's very bad. Don't use your left hand. Start coming to your right hand. Right. So people used to, they used to discourage us for using the right hand. Right. So that's how you can easily learn the meaning from those times that dexter is nothing but skillful, hardworking, and sinister is nothing but evil. Okay. So left hand, sinister means evil, and dexter, it is hardworking, very skillful. So if you want to say very dexterous, when I say you're very dexterous, I mean you're very hardworking. Very good, Prableen and Ria. Yes, absolutely correct. Okay. So that is called dexter and sinister. So I'll teach you one more word with this. In French, so you've read the Greek words, so let's see the French words as well. Right hand is called, okay, adroit. Okay, adroit. And left hand is called gaucher. Gaucher. Very good, Hardik. Adroit and gaucher. If you see something, I have put a small apostrophe kind of thing on the word E. What is this called? This is called schwa. Schwa. What is schwa? For example, have you ever heard of words like these? If I write down this word, what do I pronounce this word? Come on. C-A-F-E. It is called cafe. Very good, Prableen. Cafe. Cafe. I don't, for example, immediately if I want to write down C-A-P-E, Can I call it cape? No. What do I call it? I call it cape. But if I see, why am I changing the pronunciation? Because of this schwa. Schwa changes your word to air, from E to air. For example, if I write another word, say latte, latte. So what would I do? I'll put a schwa here because it's not late, it is latte. Okay, so that's called a schwa, a new thing that you've learned. Okay, so adroit is right hand. So what do you think is adroit? Adroit and dexter, both of them are synonyms of each other. Okay, and sinister and gauche are also the synonyms of each other. Okay, so dexter is adroit and sinister is gauche, which means evil. Okay, so that's what the meanings of adroit will also be skillful or hardworking, and meaning of gauche will also be evil. Okay, so what is an ambidextrous then? Tell me, write down their meanings. Come on, ambidextrous. Ambidextrous. So I'll just randomly name few people and I want to see their names and I want to see their answers. Okay, I want to see answers of Srishti, Shakti, Anchit, Pranav, Anuj, Saras, Ashdeep, Devansh, Mehek, Sanvi, Stuti, Jaggi. I want to see their answers. And Paramveer also. Come on, I want to see their answers. Stutish Sharma, the answer is wrong. Stutish Sharma. Not skillful is not the correct answer. Chahat Gupta says hardworking, ambitious. Not really. Anchit says correctly. Hardik says correctly with example. Avneet correctly. I mean, everybody can write down the answers, but I'm really looking forward to these answers because I don't see their answers a lot. Priyanshu, correct. Kashish, absolutely correct. Jasnoor says equally. Jaju, what's equally? Okay. So ambi is a root word which means both. Okay. Ambi is a root word which means both. All right. And dexterous. Dexterous. I know what is a dexter. Dexter is which hand? Right hand. Right. Dexter is right hand. So ambi means both right hands. So both right hands mean if I can use both of my hands as right hands. So not someone who can write with both hands, but someone who can do all the task with both hands. Understood? Someone who can do the task with both the hands. So that is ambidextrous. Skilled with both hands. Haven't you seen Veer Buddhin Shastri? Well, he was called Virus in Three Idiots. I don't know what the full name was, but that was called Virus in Three Idiots. Ambidextrous. All right, ambidextrous. Angad says, ma'am, I'm not able to see. Angad, can you see it now? Veer, okay, Hardik knows it. Veeru Sahasra Buddhi. So yeah, he was called Virus. So Virus could write with both the hands. So ambidextrous. All right, ambidextrous. So I think I'll stop here at ambi because considering that with ambi means both, and since you have had both the classes now, take rest. Okay, please make sure that you revise all of these words. Make sure you go all through them, and then we'll subsequently go ahead with this word session. Tell me, did you like the session? Did you all understand? But yeah, there are certain doubts also. Let me first see the doubts. Okay, Hardik, Veer, Sahasra, okay. Angad says yes, yes. Okay, Angad. Jagrup, okay. Ma'am, please tell that word. What word? Shweta says 13 wala word. And the next what you taught. Okay, Shweta, I'll just tell you in the end. I'll just tell that. I won't go before telling that. Let me, if dexter is at all, do dexters means right hand or skillful? Stuti, dexter in actual English is called skillful. Dexter means skillful. But how did I get the name? How did I know that dexter means skillful? So for that, to make that learning the meaning of the word dexterous easy, they came up with this etymology that dexter in Greek is called right hand. So for right hand means very skillful. Left hand, sinister. Sinister means evil. So left hand, we used to tell them, don't write with your left hands, write with the right hand because they're going to be very skillful then. So actually in Greek, dexter's meaning is right. And in English, from that, dexter's meaning is skillful. So both the meanings are correct, but ambidextrous I am going back to the original meaning, because etymology is learning the original meaning of a word. Original meaning of dexter is right hand. So ambi means using both as right hands. Okay, Suti? All right. Okay, Priyanshu says, can we use acrimonious for medicines? Yes. Yes. You can say a medicine can have an acrimonious reaction on your skin, a bitter, harsh reaction. You can. It's a little far-fetched, but yes, you can. You can use that word. Angad says, ma'am, I was disconnected for 3-4 minutes. No worry, Angad, I have just explained it, what exactly the usage of ambidextrous is. I have just explained that. If it's still a doubt, tell me, I'll explain that again. Angad says, before ambidextrous, I think 2-3 words. No, Angad, you must have missed out on these words only. Dexter is right hand, sinister is left hand. And I'd also told right hand in French is called what is it? Adroit, and left hand in it is also left hand in French is called gaucher. So similarly, adroit means skillful and gaucher means evil. Okay, so they are also the similar meanings. Adroit, dexter, hardworking, gaucher, sinister, evil. Okay, I hope it's clear, Angad. Are you all clear with this? Sure. Okay, I'm going to explain the 13 meaning. If you're all done with this, if you want to understand the 13, the triskaidekaphobia, you can still wait for it. Otherwise, you're all free to go. You all can still go because I'm going to explain the 13 meaning again. Okay. So going back to 13. Okay. So Shweta, so the word was tri, sky, deca, phobia. Okay. So tri means 3, sky means some, and deca means 10. Okay. Tri means 3, sky means some, and deca means 10. And phobia is a root word which means fear. So what is it? It is a fear of 3 plus 10 is equal to 13. It is a fear of number 13. Okay. Fear of number 13. That is called triskaidekaphobia. So even if I want to say unideca, unideca means uni means 1 and deca means 10. 1 plus 10 is equal to 11. Dideca, di means 2 and deca means 10. So dideca means 12. Tetradeca, tetra means 4 and deca means 10. So 4 plus 10 is equal to 14. Okay. So this is what I said when I said this. Okay, Shweta? All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. They are lovely compliments. Thank you so much. But I really hope that you're able to understand things. All right. Make sure you revise them at home. You'll anyway get the recordings of all of these as well. Please stay protected at home. The only way we are doing all of these, it may take a little long, but that's fine. Okay, don't worry about it. We'll finish the syllabus. We'll understand things. We'll stay at homes. We'll not unnecessarily go out. Take care of ourselves and finish our syllabus. Okay, please make sure you're revising at home. All right. And take care of yourself. Please sanitize your hands, wash your hands regularly, and keep revising it. And if you have any doubt, you have sir's number. You can also take down my number. My number is 99155 99749. I can write on that. I think I can write here. So yeah, I have sent to all. If you have any doubt, write in answers. Okay. Thank you, Chahat. Thanks, Kashish. Thank you, Shweta. All right. So I'll wait for you. I'll not go before you all go. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, Hardik, you have a doubt. Yeah, please tell me. What is your doubt, Hardik? I don't know what is written. Kashish, my name is Priyanka. My name is Priyanka. Hardik, if it is written, could you please copy paste it? Oh, you've written it here. Ma'am, there are different suffixes for people like IAC. Okay. IAC, IST, Ishian. What fits what if the suitability of each of these suffixes? You will learn them. You will learn them. You will learn the suitability of these suffixes in different classes. Don't worry, you will learn them. I am not here to tell you suffixes as of now, but then you would eventually know them. Don't worry about that. Which class will be there? There'll be an English class and there'll be a maths class. So we'll have 2 classes tomorrow as well. Rishi. Okay. We'll let you know the timings. We'll write down the timings in the group. All right. Chalo. Okay. Bye bye.